Well, protesters are in the streets of Bangkok today, but one day after the Prime Minister dissolved Parliament and called for new elections, it is a public holiday and quieter.
I have begun the process of obtaining permission from the King to dissolve Parliament.
The election will likely be held in early February. Yingluck is hoping it will put a stop to the turmoil. Demonstrators first took to the streets last month in response to a proposed amnesty bill. They said the bill was an attempt to allow Yingluck's older brother, Shinawatra, to return from exile. Thaksin served as prime minister but was overthrown in 2006 and convicted of corruption.
She made the announcement a day after dissolving Parliament and calling the snap election. But the opposition movement says it can't win at the polls because of corruption.
The protest leaders called for the largest possible turnout of people today to show their disapproval of the government in the hope that that would make it crack, and by and large they seem to have succeeded. This is just one of dozens of places in Bangkok where they've been gathering since the morning, and they're now heading off towards the same target they were aiming for last week, the Prime Minister's office, a symbolic capture for them if they can get in there. The question still is what that would achieve. They've already managed to get in once, and more than that now, the Prime Minister has now called for an election. She's dissolving Parliament. A lot of people here have been calling for that. There are others among them who say that won't be enough. So we don't know yet whether what the Prime Minister's decided today, and it is a dramatic development, will be enough to take some of the steam out of this movement.
The protesters want to oust Yingluck and eradicate Thaksin's influence. He was toppled by the military 7 years ago and has chosen to live in exile rather than serve a jail term. The protests were sparked by a government bid to introduce an amnesty that would have cancelled his conviction for fraud. The crowd is expected to swell again on Tuesday, a Thai public holiday.